Hey, welcome to my office, also known as the studio. Now, you guys have probably seen this exact same shot several times, but if you widen it out, you'll notice things are a little closer than they do appear. So I am here with all my weather computers. This is where I forecast and make graphics. Well, we have our social media portion just right over here, where I'm always on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, keeping up with you. Of course, my studio mate, Kristen, she gets ready for all of her traffic kits, and she does them, well, just a hop, skip, and a jump right here. We're able to get everything accomplished, making sure you guys stay safe. But we're not always in these locations. We actually walk to the other end of the studio, and you'll notice a lot of TVs, lots of lights, and then this big old green screen. This is also known as a chroma key. So when we're telling you the weather or the traffic, there's nothing behind us. You can't see anything. Thankfully, we have our monitors that allow us to point, and what you see at home, well, is just pure magic. We can put anything behind us and make it seem as if we are in that certain location. You can even put space behind you and you think that you are in a completely different location. But of course, we have a lot of things that make this work. We've got our clicker that allows us to go to the next graphic. But remember, the whole time, we aren't seeing anything behind us. We kind of have to pretend that we're able to see. Thankfully, I can see in front of me and I can see to both sides. But that's not the rest of all of the studio. You know, Rob and Reba, they don't necessarily deal with a chroma key. They're actually just a little bit over this way. So remember my pod I showed you a second ago with all my weather computers? Well, Rob and Reba sit over here on the main set. It's the desk where both of them will have iPads that tell them exactly what their scripts are. And instead of seeing their self in the mirror, they're actually seeing words being pushed down. And of course, then they also have their notes to let them know what story's coming up next, when there's going to be sound, when there's not, if they're tossing out to a reporter. And you know, speaking of reporters, well, we've got a lot of cameras in here because there's always something going on, and we've got to get the information somehow or another. So we do that with our reporters. You guys are our eyes and ears of the community, letting us know if there's a story, if there's a break-in. And then, of course, all that information doesn't necessarily come right here. It actually starts all the way on the other side in the newsroom. Here's the newsroom where we have got all of our producers. We've got reporters. Obviously, it's really early in the morning, so not everyone's out here just yet. We've got Albert. Look, there's Rob Cardwell. Everyone see some Rob? Rob's desk is right there. Rob, can you point to your desk? Right there. That's where Rob sits at all times. So we have a lot of things going on. And of course, all of this is not just, you know, punching buttons. We have a big old crew, and our crew is absolutely amazing. Justin is actually in the control room. Hey, Justin, how's it going? He is the best. He's always back there listening to see what's going on, making sure all the buttons are pushed correctly, that we've got sound, we've got, of course, all the footage that we need. But it's a big family here, and there's always someone making the magic happen. Look, here's Reeves. Get ready for a cut-in.
Good morning.
And the person behind the camera right over here, Pat, can you get inside of the camera? We couldn't do this without Patrick. We've got a great crew, a large crew. And of course, there's Pat right behind camera 2. And we just love having everyone together. So this is a little sneak peek of what it's like. And there's Pat, there we go. See, everything's just so well together. But this is a very sneak peek of what goes on behind the scenes. Thank you.